Hi, I thought I would pop around here to give a little introduction to the shop. We've been open for exactly a year now. We opened on the 28th of February 2020. We are a little independent second-hand shop in Lincoln on Burton Road. We are at 173 Burton Road, which is about 500 yards from the Lincoln Castle. So we are in the upper area of Lincoln. We sell good quality second-hand items on behalf of the sellers. We don't buy any stock, but we rent units to local people who want to sell their good quality second-hand items that they no longer need or want. And we've got 52 units in the shop that are available to rent. We'll be reopening from 12th of April, and we have 4 pre-loved units available to rent from the day we reopen. So it's a great time to start getting ready and get items ready to sell in our shop. We charge, you can rent the unit for either a fortnight or a month, and we charge for a fortnight is £31 plus 10% commission on sales, and for 1 month rental it's £51 plus 10% commission on sales. And most of I would be disappointed if you didn't double your money, if you didn't at least take, say if you pay £31 for a unit, if you didn't at least take £62. But it varies hugely, but you can see on our, I'll talk about our system shortly, you can see on our system what sort of items are selling, who our best sellers are, what they've sold. You can see all this information on our system. But some people have taken nearly £1,000 a month. It is just the type of items, if they are what our customers want to buy, they will sell quickly. And we're very lucky to have a huge customer base, very keen customers. We often have a queue outside the shop. We let just 4 customers in the shop at any one time at the moment to make sure that there's plenty of safe distance, plenty of space to browse and have a really good look round. And our customers know how the shop is set up, and when they come in the shop we introduce them to the shop and to make sure that they know that each unit belongs to a different seller, so they know to look in every single nook and cranny in the shop, not to miss a bargain. And our regular customers know that we restock outside opening hours on Mondays. I have to think now. Mondays, Tuesday mornings, Wednesday mornings, Thursday evenings and Sunday mornings. So often after restock time there will be even a longer queue outside the shop, so things are selling quickly. When we are open we sell around 1,000 items a week, and yeah, things are moving quickly, and that's why there's if you book a unit you can only have it for a fortnight or month. There's huge demand from both sellers and buyers to be part of the shop. So you can only book your unit for a certain period of time. I've done it so that our stock keeps changing and everyone gets a chance to be part of the shop. And in May last year, with Love from Lincolnshire, craft, gift and art shop that I've had for 7.5 years now, we moved under the same premises. So under the same roof now we have Pre-Love from Lincolnshire and With Love from Lincolnshire, and they work really well together. We keep them separate. The first middle aisle is craft, and all the outer edges of the shop are pre-loved, and we've got a one-way system in place that customers can browse and make sure that they look in every shelf and in every unit, and we made the one-way system so that customers can go around it as many times as they like. And I always recommend it to customers to go around at least twice. There is so much to see, as you can imagine, in 52 units. Our units are around 60 centimetres wide, and there's 5 shelves and an optional rail. If you use the rail, you need to take 1 shelf out. But if you have a look at the photos of the shop on Instagram or Facebook, or if you've been in the shop, you probably have a good understanding of the units. They're very flexible and suitable for many different types of items, and shelves can be taken out for taller items. And if you're interested becoming a seller in our shop, the best thing is to do, I'll see if this works, is to log into our new software, and I'll put a link, the link is in our bio, and I'll put a link under this video as well. This is how it looks. And to register, it'll ask you to register an account, and you'll get to read out full terms and conditions there. If you click on terms of service, it will tell you exactly what sort of items we're looking to sell in the shop and what we don't want in the shop, and all small print there, if you like, and most importantly the price is what we charge, which is £31 a fortnight or £51 a month and 10% commission. And after your initial period, once it's ended, you can book a new slot. But if you register, read the terms and conditions, then you'll be able to log into the system. And I'll just log in with my details so that I can show you. And if we have any important announcements, they will show on the first screen here. I've started copying our emails and updates on there, so that if you've just joined the shop, you'll see the previous messages as well. There's information about restocking, bringing stocking in the shop in preparation for reopening and so on. On the top left, you will see here reserve a place, and that's where you can go and reserve your unit. You can either use the timetable, which will show you when spaces are available, or if you're after a specific unit in the shop, you can go in the map and click on a certain unit, and it will tell you when it will be available. But for ease, I will go to the timetable, and it's all greyed out at the moment because we're in lockdown, so don't worry about that. You'll just have to scroll on to 12th of April when you'll start to see red and green. Red means that the unit is fully booked, and green shows that it's available. So first is all the craft spaces numbered from 1 to 120, and when you scroll down to 131, that's where our pre-loved units start from. So as you can see, we've got from the 12th of April, we've got 4 units available. So you simply just click on the 12th of April, and it will give you an option to book that space, and you can choose whether you book it for a fortnight or for a month. And a payment for the unit is required 2 working days before your period starts, and our bank details are on the system, so you can do a bank transfer. And that's how you can book a place. When you know which place you've got, all the units are exactly the same. You've got shelves and an optional rail at the bottom in case you wanted to hang any clothing. And we provide all the hangers, so we've got adult hangers and children's hangers, and you can comfortably fit 20 hangers on the rail, and customers can still easily browse through. So you don't need to bring everything in on day one. You can restock throughout your selling period. You can come in as many times as you like. You can book as many restocking slots as you like. Our customers love to see new items all the time, and sometimes it's easier to see and easier to browse if there's less items on the unit. So bear that in mind. But the first restocking always, first time when you bring the stock in, it'll give you a really good idea how much you can fit on the unit. It's hard to imagine it without actually doing it, if you know what I mean. So that's how you book your place. You've got your place booked, and then you can start preparing your items for sale. We welcome all good quality second-hand items, clean, fresh, something that you would like to buy yourself. No food, we don't want any food in the shop. It's just anything second-hand. It doesn't have to be antique or collectible. It is day-to-day usable items. I've got a few items here and I can talk you through. When you come to pricing your items, you might think, oh, I don't know how much will this sell for? I've got no idea. You can go on our system. We started using this system from the beginning of December. So we've got some data here already so that you can see what sort of things our customers are buying. And if you go to sales tracking, you can go at the top here. Oh, my screen's on the wrong place. At the top here it says show all sales in the store. You can click on there and you can click on December. First screen, it will give you a summary of sales in the order of the bestseller. And our client numbers are all the numbers that start with number 1 are artists, crafters and makers. And all the client numbers that start with number 5 are second-hand sellers. So it'll give you an idea whether the item sold was pre-loved or handcrafted. And at first it'll give you a list of all the sales with the bestseller first. Our bestseller in December took £1,462 and 25 pence from her craft shelf in the shop, and the best pre-loved seller took £601 and 90 pence from the pre-loved unit. So that gives you an idea what sort of sales we had. And you can click on December and it will show you all the items that we sold. So you can have a look there, what sort of items we're selling and for how much. That's a really good guide to have a look through how to price things. But you will probably have a good idea yourself. But I think, let's have a look. In December, we sold 3,650 pre-loved products and 2,208 craft products. So there's a huge range of items sold there. So you should get a good understanding of what sort of prices our customers are prepared to pay. So that'll give you an idea how to price your items. And to go to price your own items, when we started using this system from the beginning of December, we've gone on to barcodes and we've got an EPOS system now to make it easy, quick and easy to record everyone's sales. And it's very quick and easy for customers as well. And it means that in order for this system to work, we've got products pricing here on the left where you can click to price your products. What you need to do is you need to click on create a new product sheet and edit prices, and it will let you input 27 products on each space. At the top there it says place. That will be the place number of your unit. and it will be printed on the price label, and it will help us in the shop to relocate missing items. Often customers might change their mind and put an item on a different unit, and we can quickly and easily move them back to the right units when the number of the units is printed in big numbers there. And you can simply start typing in your product's name, and it's good idea to think what you're going to call your products. I've got behind me, I've got hanging my Jack and Jones dress. So I've written Jack and Jones UK size 14 sleeveless shirt dress. That will show on the label, and also when customer goes home and has their receipt, that exact description will be printed on their receipt, so they know exactly what they bought. So what you need to do for each item you want to sell, you need to type in the name of the products and the price. And you've got, and it's a good idea throughout filling in this form is to press save on the bottom here. If your internet connection drops or anything like that, it might, this is a live document connecting to our computer network in the shop, so keep saving the document throughout while you're doing it. Otherwise some of the information might disappear if there's a problem at our end or your end, so keep saving it while you're doing it. You've got each product sheet has room for 27 products, so you can fill them all in, and then we will print these off for you in the shop when they are completed. What else? There is also on the bottom right corner here, batch edit tool. Say if you've got 3 plates that you want to sell, saves you typing all the information individually. You can write the description there, green plate, price 50p, number of repeats 3, and add products, and it will add all those 3 in one go. You don't have to type the same information again and again and again. And after you've priced your products, we don't get a notification in the shop that you have done so, but if you want to come and collect your labels, you can do that through our sign-up system, where you can book a slot to come and collect them. But in the meanwhile, while you're home, you can prepare all your products so that they are ready to be labelled. I've done some plates here, so I've used strung labels because these plates are quite small, and I would always recommend putting the price label so that it is easy for customers to find, and especially at the moment customers don't like to handle products, so it's a good idea to have the price on the top, very visible, so that they don't need to handle the products if they don't need to, and they can still see the price. And the products that have a clear price visible always sell better. If customers have to look for the price, they might think it might be too expensive for me if the price is hidden. So pop the prices on so that they are easy to find. I've got another one here that I've hung the label there. I've tied it around the neck of the smoothie maker so that it won't come off. And while we're talking about smoothie maker and something that has got a plug, anything electrical that has a plug has to be pad tested. You can arrange that yourself. You might know someone who does pad testing, and we also offer pad testing service in the shop. Richard from Welltest does pad testing for us, and that's available in the shop every Tuesday. You can drop your electrical item in the shop on the Tuesday, have it all labelled ready, and Richard will test it and he'll bring it back, and when it's passed, we will pop it on your shelf for sale. If it doesn't pass, Richard will attempt to repair it, and there might be a small cost to it. For example, if the plug is changing, or but he's very reasonable. The pad testing itself is £3 per item, and we offer that in store. But like I said, you can get that done anywhere. When we sell products, we just need to know, to be able to prove that it was safe when we sold it. So that's why the pad testing is very important. If there's anything on the shelves that hasn't been pad tested, even if it's new unwanted gift, without the test, we don't know that it was safe when it arrived in our shop. So it has to be pad tested. So that's that one. And also think about how you're going to display the items, and where to place the price labels so that they're easy to see. For example, this dress is too long. The dress is too long to hang on our units, so it will be hung how I would do it. You could fold it, but I think with the dress I would hang it like this, and this length will fit on our unit, so you can fold it over there. And I've hung the label from the waist, so it's easily visible when customers browse through. Right, after you've prepared all your, you've done the pricing online, you put some sort of strung labels where you can attach the sticky labels. So it's time to pop to the shop. You can pop to the shop to collect your price labels, and I'll show you how they print out. You've done your 27 items. We charge 50p per sheet, so I would recommend that you fill in the whole sheet. I showed you the screen before. It looks nothing like this, and this looks quite scary now, but it isn't at all. Here is most likely to be mirror image, but here is printed pre-loved from Lincolnshire at the top. The item description that you've written, this one says Kenwood Smoothie Maker. Then we have a barcode. The first two digits are system generated digits. In the middle there will be a 4-digit number, which is your client number. And the last 3 digits is the item number. So it's all registered and connected, and then the price is written there, and in a big square box that will be your unit number. These are my products, and I don't have a permanent unit. I tend to roam wherever there's a space, so I haven't printed my number on them, but we do that when we print the items anyway, so that's nothing for you to worry about. But this is how they print out. 27 items per sheet, and each sheet is 50p. And if you can't make it to the shop to collect them prior to bringing your stock, we can also post these to you for an extra £1. So it saves the trip, especially if you're a little bit further from Lincoln, or if you've got no reason to be on Burton Road, we can post them out to you. Just drop us a message and we'll do so. Like I said, when you do your product pricing on the system, we don't automatically get a notification that you've done so. So just drop us a message and we'll pin them for you. The system is designed for you to collect these from the shop. When you come in the shop, you can say, I'm collecting my labels, my name is, or my seller number is, and we can quickly pin them off for you. We use Avery Labels, 27 per sheet. They are approximately 6.4 centimeters long and 3 centimeters tall. So that just helps you to think what you're going to stick them on. You could cut out Christmas cards, put a strong label on them, just something to stick them on, because if you stick sticky label on a dress, it won't stay on, and if there's an item without a price label, we're not able to sell that because we would have no idea who it belongs to. We've got such a range of items, and anyone in the pre-love side of the shop pretty much sell anything. So make sure that your labels are securely attached. And these are easy peel, so they will peel off easy of most of the products that we have. But if you're worried that the label might peel off anything from the actual products, always use strong labels. Here's some that I prepared earlier. So I've sellotaped the strong label onto the back of the plate, and then when I display it in the shop, I can just have the label on the top, and customers can still see the actual plate. This is such a small plate and lots of writing and decorations on it that I didn't want to just stick the label on it. You can do so, and you could, if you wanted to, you could stick the label underneath, but like I mentioned before, our customers like to see the prices. So if there's any way that you can stick the price so that customers can see without having to pick it up, or they much prefer that. I've got some bigger plates here that I've prepared, and I have just stuck the label straight on the top, and yeah, they're easy peel, so they don't leave any marks. It comes off nice and easy for customers to use the plate. So there's some labels are terrible, but I chose easy peel labels. So that's how it works. When you've made sales in the shop, you can track them live on the same system where we've been. We were just looking at the all store sales, but if you go on to sales tracking on the system here, you'll be able to see your sales on the screen, and it'll give you a balance at the top, current balance at the top. We are closed at the moment, so it is 0. And if say you come into your to the end of your selling period, quite often sellers say, right, can I just put everything half price? I don't want to take anything back home. There's only a few bits left, and we can put a note on your unit to say everything half price, and we can easily on the shop side of the system mark all of your items half price. So when we scan it at the counter, it will automatically reduce it by half. So that's an option. When your selling period comes to an end, you need to book a slot to collect your stock, because at the moment we do it outside. We do all restocking collections, all outside business hours, and we got some we've arranged safely distant restocking slots that you can book on our sign up system to do so. But there may not be a slot on your last day. Say if your last day is a Friday, we don't do restocking on Friday evening, so you just need to book the next available slot, which would be Sunday or Monday, to come and collect your stock. And we will have boxes ready for you to collect, because all the units are boxed back to back. We run the shop on a very tight budget, and every unit has to be booked at all the time for it to work. So book your slot to collect your stock as soon as your period has ended. We've literally got no storage space, but we can find a corner somewhere for a day or two, but not much longer than that. So and then after your selling period, we pay everyone by bank transfer. We deduct 10% commission on all the sales, and then we will transfer your proceeds to you. Your selling period might start 12th of April and run to 11th of May, for example. So the sales that you've made in April, we will pay you during the first week in May by bank transfer, normally first, second or third. But I say just just in case it takes me a little bit longer, that during the first week. So make sure that your bank details are on our system, the system that we'll be looking at, so that we can pay you. And then if your second half of sales period was in May, those proceeds will be paid to you during the first week in June. So we always pay everyone during the first week of every month for the previous month's takings. We don't make any mid-month payments. It's just we do it in one hit so that we can balance our accounts and make sure that everything is allocated correctly and so on. And that's pretty much how the shop works. Hopefully that's explain some questions. I'll just see if there's a couple of questions there about new clothes and unwanted gifts. Primarily, our shop is designed for pre-loved, good quality items, but occasionally you might have an item that I certainly have that I no longer fit. I've never even managed to wear it. It's absolutely fine to bring it in the shop. Or you might have some unwanted gifts. So they're absolutely fine if you have the odd unwanted gift, the odd clothes. But the whole idea of the shop is for pre-loved items, but the odd items. But we don't want to attract traders who buy to sell new clothes and things like that. We want to make items, find a new home for them and reuse them. So hopefully that explained it. But yeah, the odd new clothes and unwanted gifts is absolutely fine. And if they've still got the labels on, you might want to cross the barcodes out on those, because they do cause problems when we go to scan the item on our account. Our EPOS system will recognise them. We need to use our own barcode. So hopefully that explained it. You can go on and register on our system, get your way around it, have a look around there, see what sort of items sold in December. That's the only month that's the first month that this system has been in place, so there's no further information there, but there will be from the 12th of April. Any questions, just drop me a message or comment below this and I'll get back to you, and hope to see you in the shop very soon, whether as a stockist or a customer, or quite often both. That is something I've got to warn you about. It's a bit of an occupational hazard when you stock in the shop. It's very difficult to leave without buying something. But hope to see you soon. Bye.